What's your
What
take on
whole
the topic?
thing?
Why don't the women want to cook and clean for the men anymore?
Because they're tired, bro. They have to go to work every day. That's not hard.
They're tired.
Yeah, they got to go to work every day, just like you
What
do.
are they tired of?
Of working. It's not hard. I mean, that shouldn't even be like, I don't even understand the question. Like, they're tired. Aren't you tired when you get home from work?
Wait. So my experience is that most single modern women today like don't know how to cook, or they don't care to cook, or they get indignant when you ask them to cook. But let's see how he responds.
They're working every day, so they're tired. That's why they don't want to cook or clean.
Yeah. You think I want to work 8 hours and then come home and then cook and clean? I mean, I do it because I have to. I have 5 children. But yeah, I mean,
Do you have a woman right now?
What's that?
Do you have a woman right now?
I've been married for over 20 years.
Okay. Does your wife work?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the roles in a marriage?
What are you talking about, roles? Everybody does what they have to do.
Well, okay. What do you do? What does she do?
For a living?
No, in the house for the marriage. What do you guys do? What are your roles?
Role? I don't understand the question. She does what needs to be done that day if she has time to do it, and if she doesn't, I do it. I do what needs to be done that day, and if I don't have time to do it, she does it. Roles,
Okay.
I don't know what you're
How do you not know what roles are in a
Yeah.
marriage? You're married for 20 years.
High level roles.
You guys don't have
those
any
don't
roles?
exist. Because those don't exist. Like, I'm not white. I'm not a white Christian man. I don't.
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
what?
I'm not white. What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, because you're trying to live up to like some white supremacist ideal of the
What are you
nuclear
talking
family.
about?
I don't subscribe
Nobody
to
said
that.
nothing about no supremacy.
Teamwork makes the dream work, friend.
White supremacy? Simply dismissing roles or arrangements in a relationship between a man and woman and blaming it on white supremacy is such an oversimplified way of thinking. Let's break down why. Evolutionary biology has dictated that testosterone is much more dominant in males, and the impact of testosterone on our bodies as well as our minds made us a lot more proficient in killing, hunting, lifting heavy objects, building shelter, while females are much more estrogen dominant, which makes them better nurturers, better carers, depending upon the particular environment. Because of the chemicals, women have larger hips, which is fantastic for having to give birth, but not fantastic for having to hunt and chase down prey. And fun fact, that's why women athletes are so much more prone to ACL tears, because their bodies are not designed to turn on a dime like a man's body is. So anyway, the evolution and the differences between our bodies and the chemicals that fire in both of our minds are going to drive our behavior to ensure the survival of the species. So to think that there's not roles created that would be much more male dominated versus much more female dominated with just these couple of quick examples, I think is a bit short-sighted.
What do you mean there ain't no roles?
It's not that hard to understand. You said, why do women not want to cook and clean? They're tired. They have to go to work.
Okay.
I answered that question.
Okay.
You said, what are your roles? I said, we're a team.
If there's something that needs to be built in the house, who builds it? You or your wife?
Depends on what it is.
What do you mean depends on what it is?
It's so interesting because every team has roles, right? Like if you're in a working environment, right, there's a product manager, there's a data analyst, right? On another team, you might have to interface with the finance guy, right? Like there's teams and there's roles and there's things. On a basketball team, small forward, center, point guard, shooting guard, like there's roles on the team where they're on point or on deck for doing different things that accompany their talents.
Like if it's a toy for the kids, you know what I'm saying? My wife's better at putting stickers on, so she builds it. But if we're talking about
stickers,
I'm not building nothing, man.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Stickers on something, you've lost it.
It's still a task. But my wife's an interior designer, so she can build anything.
Oh no.
I ain't got time for no foolishness. He gone.
Yo, he was definitely trolling at the end right there. I think of marriage like a business, a family business, if you will. And what businesses do not have roles in the organization. But yes, I agree with the young Hotep brother on the bottom right side right there. Things may go haywire, especially when there's 5 kids in the family business. And when things get crazy, roles might shift. But not having role clarity within your organization or your family business will cause stress, terrible prioritization, lack of alignment, and inefficiencies. But nevertheless, for my fellas, I just wanted to point out that this whole 50-50 versus role clarity discussion, the more 50-50 that you are, the more that your roles will get out of sync and get out of line. Why? Because money allows for more options. The less stress that there'll be on both roles, because money can be utilized to uncomplicate a role situation. Let's move on.
All right, what's up? I got a lot of more shit on my mind. A lot of more grammar. I got a lot more shit on my mind, and I'm gonna spit it off. I'm tired of dating, just off the simple fact that men deserve hell in jail. Not all of y'all, but just like 99.999% of y'all. As someone who gives all in the relationships, I don't want to do that shit anymore. I would like to be taken care of, but, you know, we'll see. You know, for one, I would like to be the one that's, like, nurtured, you know, but not sure when or if that's ever gonna happen. So, in the meantime, I'm just gonna mind my fucking business. Yeah. Y'all don't deserve my good, kind-hearted nature. Or this ass. Y'all don't deserve the love that I be giving. Y'all don't deserve the time and the attention. And again, y'all don't deserve this ass.
The street deserves
be
it.
well.
For obvious reasons, I had to cut out the visual components of her twerking. Poisonous tongue syndrome is clearly an issue with this woman. Imagine being a fully licensed therapist claiming that you care about the mental health of your clients, which is 90% men, yet you say on a public platform that men deserve hell and jail, and you wonder why you got nuked. Therapists are typically hired to aid or to assist in building a better relationship with yourself and with others. But based off of this video alone, and let's say you take all the other videos out of it that got her canned, it is clear that she has yet to develop the social or the relationship skills or the character traits to attract or engage with high quality men. So while she blames 99% of men, her behavior demonstrates the type of men that she attracts. Quite frankly, man, it is my non-clinical opinion that you are not in a mental or an emotional condition to give anyone therapy. And your content makes that extremely obvious. I'd be more likely to believe that you are trauma bonding with your patients than giving them actual advice.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
Firstly, I want to say thank you guys so much for the overwhelming support.
You're welcome.
In all of this. But I want to just like hit a couple points really quick
Sure.
to just like help you guys understand better what's going on.
Talk to us.
So long story short, I posted some stuff on Monday, was literally fired on Friday, telling people to go to therapy. And a lot of people got upset.
Ma'am, just telling people to go to therapy? At this point, I am absolutely shocked at the degree of cognitive dissonance and the lack of accountability. There are no objectively sane people that would look at your behavior online and think, this is a professional way to conduct oneself.
Got upset and attempted to hurt me, but I want you guys to understand that you didn't just hurt me. Yeah, I may have lost my employment, but all of the clients that I've had that I've spent 5 years with establishing therapeutic rapport now no longer have a therapist.
Oh, here we go with the fake waterworks. Ma'am, they'll no longer have you as a therapist. They'll have a therapist.
The people that I was serving have very severe mental disorders, severe abandonment issues. Some of them don't even have parents. Some of them have just recently come down, and I was helping them process cancer diagnoses. So while you guys did this shit for clicks and views, my clients lost a support system.
For clicks and views? Ma'am, That's what you did. If you never posted to the internet, you would still be working there. Don't you understand that? Why are you projecting? You posted the videos. You chose your image. You chose your words. You knew you were a therapist. You knew you have to be professional. You. It starts with you and it ends with you. No one forced you to create a TikTok account. This is what you call cause and effect. If you neglect to pay attention to the cause, then you will suffer the consequences of the effect. Like it or not, welcome to accountability.
I have worked with these people for years and now they don't have anyone. I don't know what I would do if my therapist was just axed immediately with no warning.
Get another one?
So a lot of you guys who have reported me to my employer or whatever have done irreparable damage, and I need you to sit with that. The doxing has not stopped. I had to change my phone number because someone, under the guise of wanting to protect me, tried to ambush me in a YouTube live. And it's terrifying. As a woman, getting random text messages, that shit's fucking terrifying.
Listen, if she's telling the truth about that, guys, stop contacting her. Stop doxing her. You're tripping for that, all right? That's not right.
So not only do my boundaries continuously keep being violated, my clients, their treatment has stopped. This comment says, how can we support? I've been putting out mental health content for about a year and a half and haven't received a fucking dime because your guys' healing is so much more fucking important to me. If you feel like giving, here's my fucking Cash App. But honestly, how you can support is never shutting the fuck up. It's true allyship. True allyship stands up in the face of adversity. If somebody is being sprayed by the fucking water hose, ask yourself on what part of the scenario are you at? Are you the one being attacked? Are you the one being sprayed? Are you the one spraying the person upholding these supremacy ideas? Are you the one standing on the sidewalk lines looking at people get sprayed? Are you the one telling the person to turn the fucking hose off? That's how y'all can support. This does not just affect me. Think about your choices, guys. This shit is ridiculous. You can support by supporting the unprotected.
Oh, God. She's using all of the tactics. Not only is she crying, but she's also using the black trigger words such as supremacy. And she took it back. She used fire hoses as well. All while using the protect black woman hashtag as if she didn't put herself in a precarious position. All while panhandling her Cash App at the same time. Oh, she's good. But in reality, she's a train wreck. I mean, think about it. She just lost her job, makes distasteful twerking content as a mental health professional, as a guise on TikTok, as giving mental health advice, yelling into the camera about emotional language while a cuss word was coming out of her mouth. Every other word has a messy ass room, and she's prioritizing your healing. This is a perfect case of the inmates running Arkham Asylum. If you cannot stand back and own your own behavior and realize that it was borderline tyrannical in nature, then I can fully understand why you got fired. But it is such a pity that you cannot come to the same realization. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Did you guys enjoy today's video? If you did or you did not, let me know down in the comment box down below. Last but not least, guys, the first comment to the top of the description box is going to be the MTR Inner Circle mailing list. I got some dope things on the horizon, and if you want to be one of the first to know about it, I'm going to release that information to that mailing list first. So sign up and stand by. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.